welcome back to my channel. My name is Miranda if you're new here, and if you're not new here, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, please be sure to subscribe to me. I make videos every week, or try my best to. If you wait until the end of the video, I have some special news to share with you guys. So with that being said, let's get right into today's video. I'm using two hats I found from the thrift store, one in newborn size and one 0 and 6 months. I'm also using two old shirts for my material, and you're also going to need a ballpoint needle. To make the pattern for this style, all I'm doing is tucking in that rim piece and tracing around it. Then I'm going to measure that bottom piece, which mine is 2.5 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and make a rectangle that is 2.5 inches wide and then the same length as my hat. There's also a little dart at the top, so I'm going to measure that, and it was 1 inch. Cut out my pattern piece, fold it in half, make sure it's even, and mark that 1 inch dart. I'm going to cut into that 1 inch dart. Fold it back in half and cut a little triangle out like this. Now I'm going to make sure my bottom piece is even with my top piece, so I had a little bit to cut off. And here's the markings you're going to put on your pattern. You're going to cut 2 of the top hat piece and 1 of the bottom piece. I don't know why I put 2. And you're also going to need to cut it on the fold on the bottom as well. With this hat pattern, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to add 1 inch to the bottom for that hem allowance. And we're going to add a knotted design at the top. We're going to trace around the hat and then add that 1 inch to the bottom. Then I'm going to mark the center of this top hat. I'm going to measure up 3.5 inches, and then from each side I'm going to measure over 1 inch and make a line up. Then I'm just going to curve the bottom and curve the top. Cut out my pattern piece in half, fold it over, and make sure it's even. And here's the markings for this. You're going to cut out 2. Then I cut out my fabric. So working on the regular hat first, we're looking at the bottom rim piece, and this is what it's going to look like. It's going to look like a big rectangle. And here's your 2 pieces for the top. We're going to take the rectangle piece and we're going to put it right sides together. And we're going to sew down this seam, just like this. I'm using a serger, but you can use a zigzag on your sewing machine. And we're just folding it up, wrong sides touching. And this is what it's going to look like. Then we're going to take our hat pieces, put them right sides touching. And we're going to pin along this dart, and we're going to sew it. Repeat on the other one. Open it up and it'll look like this. Put it right sides together and pin all the way along the top and sew it. Now that that's sewn, we're going to take our raw edges to the bottom of that rim and put it inside our hat, matching the side seam with the side seam of the hat, and we're going to pin all the way around. And we're going to sew it. Once it's sewn, it'll look like this, and then all you have to do is fold it upwards, and you have yourself a regular baby hat. Super cute. Working on the knotted one, this one is super easy. You just cut out your 2 pieces, Put them right sides together. Pin all the way along the sides and the top. Serge or zigzag all the way around, leaving the bottom open. Flip it right side out. Fold up your 1-inch hem at the bottom, pin and sew it. I'm using a zigzag stitch. Once it's sewn, it'll look like this, and all you have left to do is tie your little knot at the top, and you have yourself a knotted hat. You can make the knot bigger by just extending it longer if you would like, or make it more slouchy. The choice is up to you. We was able to find out what we were having at 14 weeks, and I'm 15 weeks today. So 1 week ago, we found out what we were having, and I'm so excited to say that we are having a little man, a little boy, and his name is Connor Wayne. So I went ahead and put his name in vinyl on the hats that I made for him today. I am so excited, guys. So you can be expecting some little boy tutorials on this channel as well as my normal little girl tutorials. So if you're excited for that, then please give this a big thumbs up. And if you like my channel, then please subscribe. I'd love to have you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.